G'day Wallaby Dick, welcome to another episode of Tascast. The weather has been absolutely shocking, but we have found a very small weather window. Although it may look very nice and calm inshore, we wanted to head offshore to make the most of it. Once we got out there, she was blowing a gale, but we wanted to test a theory that has come across our minds many a time. Does rancid or stinky bait still work? Today we're testing the theory with fresh bait against rotten bait. So stick around, this one's gonna be disgusting.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Morning, Mr. Pirate.
Morning.
How are you?
Very well, mate. Very well indeed. Yourself?
Very good, thank you. Good morning, Wallaby Snag. Today we're on the east coast of Tassie. We've got a very small weather window for us to be able to fish the shelf. And some new ground. Haven't actually fished here before, but as you've seen in previous episodes, we haven't had trouble marking up and finding what we need to find. And the objective for today is blue-eyed trevally or blue nodes. We're going to try something a little bit different today, and we're going to try some stinky off rotten bait versus fresh bait. We're going to see which one gets hit. Even if we catch a couple of gemfish, which are our bycatch, happy with that. We'll get into it. We're just rigging up with some fresh sea breeze tackle, deep drop rigs. If you are looking for any of these rigs for deep dropping in these waters, reach out to Cody, check them out. We're going to mark up, we're going to throw some rank ass bait onto our lines, and we'll see if we can find anything. So stand by and don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Let's put this theory to the test, see if the stink stinks or if the stink rocks.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Oh, that's rank.
Beautiful. Delicious.
I'll try some of that. It's been accidentally left in the car for a couple of days to marinate. I'm going to put some fresh stuff on, but I'm dry reaching. I don't even know why we're doing this. Something different. So because we are fishing new ground today and I'm not too familiar with the bottom, I'm actually just crimping a breakaway onto this rig. Just with my sinkers, and I'm going a little bit heavier with the sinkers as well that we're using. A little bit more lead because there is a little bit more current. Something that I find does help is a nice little salt driven light or water driven light, and I normally just chuck that straight onto my main master clip at the top of the rig. The rotten bait may have done it for us this time. Nothing on the fresh bait. I think I see a little bit of a head shake on this one. See how we go. 8 meters. Here we go. Oh, just watch that. Or am I tripping? Oh yeah.
We got a little one.
What have we got from the depth? No way! That's epic! That, I'm pretty sure that's a sweep. Holy moly, what is that thing? That's wild! How cool! That's epic! That is a very interesting creature. We thought it looked like a little bit of a wahoo. Now we're thinking...
We're not really sure what we're thinking, really.
Not sure. Look at the teeth on him.
Look at the fins on him as well. Like, he's quite wide.
Yeah. If you know what this fish is, please comment down below. I thought it's... Yeah, I'm going with some kind of sweep / inbred wahoo. But we'll keep him. He's not going to survive the drop back down, but that's pretty interesting. Cool. Interestingly enough, that species was on the rotten bait. So far, the rotten bait is winning this little experiment. We've come to the conclusion. It's a raised brim. We got there. But my gosh, it looked like a sweep. It's always funny when you find a new species, you just sound like an absolute idiot until you actually find out what it is. That's interesting. I've never come across those guys down here in Tasmania in that 300 mark. Apparently they normally sit a little bit deeper, around 500 or 600 meters. Have you ever caught one? Comment down below. Have you eaten one? Let me know. Well, it looks like we have something on the stinky bait again. Nothing on the fresh.
What can we say?
Oh my gosh. You dress like a pirate, you need to fish like one.
No.
Use all the stinky bait. Hopefully it's a table fish. Yep. Alrighty. I have no idea what this is, but it's got a nice bite. And we have a blue eye! You beauty! That is what we are here for on the stinky bait. We've done it. Nice. Just the one on there, which is good. Plenty of life in this guy. Nice little blue eye, maybe 3 kilo, 2.5, 3. One of the smaller species that I have caught lately when it comes to these blue eye. But this one went on the rotten bait again. So 2 fish on the rotten bait in comparison to the fresh stuff. How interesting. You wouldn't believe it. Well, we're on the board. We've caught the target species, so no one's walking the plank today. Let's see if we can get one more. We've got a nice patch at the moment. It's not too windy. Gotta be happy. Unfortunately, we've only been able to pick up those 2 specimens out here. Wind started to pick up. White caps. We're out of here. We're going to see if we can find any striped trumpeter at this gravel patch. And then that'll be us for the day. But I can't believe that the terrible bait, the terrible smelling bait, took the cake.
Well, what can I say? Sometimes you just gotta get smelly.
You just gotta be a little bit like a dog and rub yourself up in it. It'll attract the scent and the right species you want. Shh. Alrighty, hopefully we can update you. Grab a stripey on the jig if it's not too rough. Holy dooly! I tell you what, I did not expect this to be happening today. There is a stripey on the end of that line in this absolute nonsense. Oh dear. That's a nice stripey there. Alright, I'm gonna reverse up. I've got to reverse up. There you going. Get that big boy up. He looks like he's got some weight. Yeah, brother. On the stripey in the mayhem. It is favourable conditions for that kind of nonsense right now.
You want to go? You reckon we'll just blindfold?
We'll be right. Let me know when you got colour and I'll come and net.
Colour.
Colour. Alrighty. Bring him close, bring him close. I'm glad you left it there for that extra second. Ooh. Woo!
Well,
Yep. Yeah! On the stripes in this nonsense. Woo! Good job, buddy.
nice one.
Yeah! Well, I can't believe this has happened, but Nutter has found a beautiful stripey. He's definitely over 55.
Oh, easy, easy.
Let's give him a quick measure just here on behind you. He is sitting at 63. That's a big stripey for this area.
Not too bad. We'll see if we can go catch a couple more and
If we can get another one.
stick another one in the box.
Yep, and it is pretty
crazy.
wild out here, so I don't know what we're really doing, but we'll yeah, we'll see if we can find another one.
Beautiful. Pop him in the box and let's keep going.
So for any of you that are new to the channel, Latris lineata striped trumpeter is what we've just pulled in, and they are probably one of the best eating fish in Tassie, especially fresh, but they also freeze really well. 55 centimeters is the legal size for them, and we've just caught that on the Seabreeze tackle. Similar rig to what we were fishing with out at the shelf. I'm copping a lot of water up the front of this vessel at the moment while Nutter's preparing. We couldn't be doing this today without the two of us, so I'm able to back up whilst Nutter, aka Pirate, is just bashing out the fish. That's our mission for the day. Nice blue eye, great little eater, maybe 3 kilos. Nice raised bread. Interested to taste this guy. Doesn't look so fresh anymore, but he is ice cold. And this is about 50 centimeters as well. And we've got this beautiful striped trumpeter that Nutter caught. Excuse the blood down there. But we're going to clean these up. And then what we're going to do is, what I do after every voyage is I dip my boat in fresh water. So I've got a local watering hole. Nice little tip for a lot of you guys, just really rinse that trailer after each voyage. And I love getting my deck hose out as well, because I always make a mess after I clean my fish. And I can sort of double up and clean everything at the same time. And just a quick reminder to a lot of you, I only remembered myself the other week, but if you are bringing back any fish to shore with minimum size, you do have to bring them back, all the frames, so ensure that you don't clean out at sea. That's all I've got time for you this episode, but I hope you enjoyed this fun little voyage out. It was nice. Well done, Nutter. Great
Cheers,
job.
buddy.
Best on ground today for sure. And comment down below as well if you guys have ever tried fishing with weird bait, because I'm surprised that off calamari or that off squid, you know, did the job. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's so bad. Smell that. I'm not.